And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for a new Netflix short that just dropped today. It's called Erax. I'm here to talk about it. Gonna be a short, sharp review because obviously it's a very short. Let's jump in. During a sleepover, Auntie Opal and her niece Nina accidentally release the mythical and dangerous Erax creatures that must be returned to the storybook from which they escaped. So it's only 13 minutes long, so it's not going to take you long to get to the understanding of what this film is actually set out to do. When it starts out, my heart did drop a little bit because I thought, oh, this feels a little bit soapy, and I hoped it wasn't going to be that sort of kind of filming. I didn't want a soap drama in amongst with a little bit of supernatural creatures. I just felt like it was off. But thankfully, just a minute in, once we get to the storybook, the fantastical element jumps out. Now, I was wondering, like, how, because of the budget, I know they probably didn't have a massive budget, how they're going to do the creatures. And thankfully, it's puppeteering. So if you think back to some of the puppeteering, original, like, 80s creatures, if you think Gremlins, you're along the same lines of the thought process of what you're getting in here. And I have to say that is the strongest part of the story. When you see the creatures, the Erax, interact with our main protagonist, that's really fun. It's quite creepy for a PG, I thought. And reminded me of, you know, the Gremlins 2, Critters, that sort of vibe. I thought that worked quite well. Now, I could stand to see more from this world, the Erax world, if they went for that continued 80s vibe that they were kind of feels like that they were going for, or at least nodding towards that era of puppeteers. I think that's fun. Definitely stay while the credits are rolling, because Netflix has this tendency to make you skip over to the next thing. There is the behind the scenes look at what's going on there, and I thought that was great. So the best thing about this short is how our protagonists interact with the puppeteers and what the lore is of that around the storyline. There's a nice little theme about it, and it's a short, sharp and sweet, but I just thought I would flag this up because I'm always trying to champion new work, new directors, and people trying to create and do something different. I like different. Even if it's not brilliant, I think sometimes we need to continue to push the creative box. You know, step out of that box. Outside of your comfort zone is often where the best work comes from. And just little moments in this with the puppeteering and those protagonists I thought were really fun. It's not going to take much out of your time. Share it around. You know, let's try and get this short heard of so maybe we can get more in this world and see more from these creators, this creative team. Very interesting to watch. A lot of fun. 13 minutes of your time. You know, in between making a coffee to watching the next thing on Netflix. I think that'll do it. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm not going to rate it because it's a short thing and I don't feel like the full story is there. It's just a snippet of what could happen. I enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts below once you've seen it. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long Tuesday.